we're working to ensure that all the main campus buildings will be open for the start of the new academic year towards the end of September. There's an important caveat, which is that we're living in a period of great uncertainty and can't predict with confidence the precise path of the pandemic. So it's likely that we will have to adjust our plans as events unfold. I should say, however, that not all of the smaller satellite buildings, typically those Georgian, Victorian houses that we have dotted around the campus, they won't necessarily be open until later in the academic year. That's because we've given priority so far to research and teaching facilities and to opening buildings where we can more easily apply social distancing and other COVID security measures. Once a building is open, office space will be made COVID secure under the direction of the head of school, working with the facilities team, the health and safety team, and relevant professional services, including, for example, student education. And when the offices are COVID secure, they'll be available for staff to use in accordance with any rules or guidelines drawn up by the head of school. These might include, for example, some sort of rota or sharing of office space or other measures to control occupancy levels in the building. And heads of schools will also ensure that staff who currently work in buildings that haven't been opened will also have access to office space as and when they need it. Underlying these arrangements is an important general principle, which is that it makes sense for academic staff to work at home in the new academic year unless they need to be on campus for research purposes or to deliver student education or to support the student experience. A similar principle applies to the professional services. It goes without saying that some services need to be delivered on campus. For example, student-facing services or services which support the running of the campus. But as a general rule, our expectation is that staff in the professional services will continue to work at home into the foreseeable future. We recognise that this will be welcome to some staff who found home working productive and who valued the flexibility it gives them. We recognise also that other staff have found home working challenging, and we will do what we can working with them to ensure that they have both a safe, comfortable and compliant working arrangement at home and also access to flexible office space on campus that they can use when they need to, under the direction of the relevant head of service. For the longer term, we will be developing policies to give us a more flexible, agile mixture of home working and working on campus. In everything we're doing, our overriding priority is the well-being, safety and health of every member of the university community, staff and students, and indeed our visitors. And to that end, the university is putting in place a number of measures to ensure that the campus is as safe as possible. But I want, in conclusion, to emphasize the point that we all have our part to play. It really will make a difference if we all keep a safe distance from each other, if we all wash our hands regularly and thoroughly for at least 20 seconds, as the government advises, for that's been proved to be an effective way of limiting the spread of the virus. And we must all wear face coverings in accordance with policy and guidelines that are published on the university's website. If we all do these things, it will maximise the chances of keeping the campus safe as well as vibrant and welcoming, and it will maximise the chances of our recovering quickly from the pandemic and securing the success of the university in the short and medium term.